Hello everybody, welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes live stream. I'm your host, Offlineable, but in my guild I also go by Sarth Didius. I'm doing a little stream today, coming at you live from Mom's basement. Actually no, that's a lie. I'm not in Mom's basement anymore. I've moved up in the world. I've moved to a different location, not in Mom's basement. But, you know what? My guild's name is Mom's Basement, so if you really think about it, we never truly leave Mom's basement. And on that note, I'm going to let you know what I'm doing today. So if you've read the title, you'll know that the main reason I'm doing this stream is because there's been a few people in my guild asking about a team that I use that does not use Jedi Training Ray, that can be used to solo phases 3 and 4 of the Heroic Tank Raid, and also part of phase 2. It's a very, very fun team to use. It's very good, very cool. I love using it. So today I'm going to show you what that team is, how it works, the characters, like what gear you need, and then I'm going to go through the raid and show you step by step what I'm doing, because it can get a little complicated, especially with this team. There is strategy that you do need to use, or otherwise it doesn't work. After I do that, I want to experiment with the Sith Raid. So in the Sith Raid, let's see if I go to my raids. We have a little bit left of our Sith Raid here, so I want to play around with some squads and see if I can find something useful or something that works. And I want to avoid using Stormtrooper Han. I know it's super fun to use him because of the essentially glitch. It's not really a glitch, but I kind of call it a glitch. It's not quite working as intended, in my opinion. So I want to avoid using him because I know he's going to get nerfed, or something is going to get fixed. So I don't want to have to rely on that in the future. We won't be able to. So I'm just going to experiment with some other things. After that, I noticed that I have never been able to do the Talzin Event before until today, because I got my Night Sister Acolyte to 5 stars. So I can finally do this event. I've never done it before, so I have no idea what to expect. So I'm going to be doing that. So that sounds pretty cool. So first things first. I actually want to double check the audio, but I'm also going to pull up the character list and show you what I'm doing. Okay, the audio sounds good. And if it doesn't, just let me know. Audio is crystal clear. Awesome. Thank you, Urzatron. So Urzatron, yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? I should probably address that. I haven't done a stream in like over a month. So anyone who subscribed to it was like, oh, I want to watch this guy's Galaxy of Heroes content. He makes some cool stuff. He made the Separatist invasion video. He's done some live streams with these little YouTubers here and there. And then I don't upload anything remotely like that for like over a month. Sorry about that. I post other stuff on my channel too. So I'll explain that kind of at the end, but I think I want to get into this. But I am actually, before I get in, I just do want to say that I am planning to do a live stream with some of the boys soon. We're trying to get that set up, but I know with like everyone's schedules, it's crazy. And then also we wanted to wait until this whole all this new content came out with the dark side stuff. After we wanted to wait until that came out and everything was fleshed out fully, and then weigh in with our opinions. So we are planning to do that. I am planning to do some live stream stuff in the future. So, all right. So first things first, let's look at the team. So in this team, there are, let me show you the 5 that you need. Now for the leader, you are going to need Admiral Akbar. So my Admiral Akbar is not massively upgraded. He is gear 11, and I could actually give him this. What is this? Nah, he doesn't really need it. I mean, it'd be nice if he had it, but he doesn't need it. So this whole team functions off of abusing Akbar's leadership ability. I'm just going to say abusing it. It's using it to its fullest potential. So let's just take a quick look at his leadership ability. So it says all rebel allies have 25 speed, so that's a nice speed boost, especially for the raids, and 10% tenacity. That's okay, whatever. It's not really helpful. In addition, so this is what the entire team is based around. In addition, whenever an ally uses an ability that is not an attack, they call a rebel ally to assist. Now, if you're insane, you might be thinking, how can I abuse this ability? And the answer would be, are there any characters that you might be able to use who basically don't attack, but every time it's their turn, they can spam an ability? If you thought BB-8, you're right. Because if you look at Covert Data Transfer, he can do this pretty much every turn. And every time he does this, it will trigger Akbar's ability. So that means every time he's doing this, any rebel allies on the team will go. Also, actually, maybe I'll show the gear levels later. So essentially what's happening is you've got the team, I'll just say the team first. So you've got Akbar, you're going to need CLS, Raid Han is, yeah, you'll probably need Raid Han, Thrawn, and then BB-8. So it's a total of 5. Let's see, so with BB-8, the main reason you're bringing him is with the Covert Data Transfer. Every time he does that, there are only 3 rebels on the team. There's Akbar, there's CLS, and there's Raid Han. So every time he does that, it's going to trigger one of those 3 to attack. Now, Raid Han and CLS both do a crap ton of damage. So every time he does that, you have a 2/3 chance of calling someone else in to do a crap ton of damage. So it's essentially giving your turn to someone else. So that's awesome already in itself. Also, on his basic, he can inflict tenacity down, which is great on the raid bosses. Also, it goes without saying, but Illuminated Destiny is amazing. So this is going to up your damage like crazy. So with all the extra turns and stuff that's going on, not only is it giving you a ton of extra damage output, but it's also going to bring you to Illuminated Destiny more. So every time, let's say, for example, like if the tank in phase 4 goes down, you can probably pop off Illuminated Destiny like 2 or 3 times every time it goes down. So it goes by real quick. That's pretty awesome. So we've got BB-8 there, Akbar, and none of them are actually gear 12. So you don't need to really crazy max them out. So like he's gear 11. All of them I think are gear 11. Yeah, so nobody's quite gear 12. He's basically gear 12. He just needs one more piece. But here's Raid Han. You should have his Zeta. If you don't, and you have Raid Han, you need to put that on there because he's just such a great character. So he's going to be dealing massive amounts of damage. Also, with his 2 abilities, he gains turn meter when he uses them. So that's pretty awesome. And then we go to CLS. The one Zeta, I have 2 Zetas on him. I have his leadership Zeted, but not his learn control. You don't need the leadership or the learn control, but you should have call to action Zeted. Wait, is it call to action? The one that you also need the Zeta for. I'm pretty sure it's call to action. Or this one. I should probably know this. Anyway, so yeah, you should have that Zeted, because if you do, that's going to help remove a lot of turn meter. Wait, hold on. No, not his leadership. Anyway, you need only 1 Zeta on him, so it's not too bad. Now if we go, the last part is Thrawn. That's not Thrawn. What am I doing? There you are. So Thrawn, you don't need ebb and flow Zeted, but if you do have it, it will definitely help. The main reason he's here is to help keep people alive. So this is the reason I'm bringing Thrawn, is because he's giving this, or this is one of the main reasons. He can give protection to people and turn meter, so it's pretty awesome. And then another part is fracture. So using fracture on the raid bosses is amazing because not only does it slow them down, but it helps prevent counterattack. So especially in phase 3 of the tank raid, a big problem is counterattack. So bringing Thrawn to help keep that down is really, really good. Now, the last thing we need before we test this out, and I'll show you how it works, is their speed. You want all the characters to be fast. You can, in some circumstances, get away with like making Thrawn really slow. Especially if he has his Zeta, then you can totally justify making Thrawn really slow and just maybe very tanky or something. But in this raid, I find that it works best if he's modded for speed. So if we look at his stats, what's his speed? He has a lot of speed. I think 231. Let's look at this. So if we look at, yeah, 231 is his speed, so he's pretty fast. So all of them are over 200. They're not, I don't even have ludicrous speed on any of the characters I'm showing you. You don't need to have, let's see, so if I look here, like 8 speed on this mod. You don't need something with like 18 speed or something, or 21 speed. You don't need ludicrous mods. Just decent speed mods are necessary. Oh, this one's good, 16. But here, another 8. Another 8. So like you don't need ludicrous speed mods. The more speed the better, but yeah, you can totally make this work without crazy speed mods. And everyone is modded for speed. I think Akbar is actually the slowest. He's the most expendable person on the team once you're in. You definitely need his leadership ability, obviously, but he's the most expendable. So if you do lose him, it's not a huge deal. Let's look at his speed. His speed's only 184, so he's actually pretty slow. Oh, and then also on top of all this speed, they have the speed mod, so that I think gets factored in after the fact, or I'm not quite sure how it works, but that does get thrown on there on top of that, so it's faster than 184. So whatever speed you see with the characters are, it's actually a little bit faster. I think BB-8 is my fastest character, so if we look at him, he's 268, so that's pretty damn fast. I have my best, very fastest speed mods on him. 6? Okay, maybe not. Most of them 15, 12, 10, 18s. That one's really good. This one's only 6, but it is a speed mod with speed as a secondary too, so good luck finding that. Anyway, so that's the team. That's most how it works. You saw their gear and everything. Oh, let me look at the chat real quick. We got Nikar. Hello, Nikar. Unspent Zeta is driving me nuts. Okay, so let me explain. I'm saving up Zetas. Wait, where can I show my Zetas? I can show it right here. So I have 3 Zetas total, and I haven't spent them. The reason I haven't spent them is because I wanted to wait until after all those updates with the dark side and stuff came out, so that I could Zeta them if they're really good. And what I've decided is that I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to. Maybe I'll wait, or but anyway, I'll show you which characters I do want to Zeta. So I kind of want to give Luke his 3rd Zeta because he's still very good and I can use him for almost everything. And this Learn Control Zeta is very good. I kind of wish I gave that to him instead of his leadership ability. The only reason I gave his leadership ability a Zeta is because he was, or he's still my squad arena leader. And I also noticed that it does help. Also, like if you're in a raid or something and he's the leader, it does help give everyone turn meter, which is helpful. Other people I want to Zeta. Thrawn's unique. I kind of want to just give that to him now, but I think I'm going to resist the temptation because you don't need to. But he's definitely on my Zeta list. I know people say Zeta Barris is going to not be as useful anymore, but I still want to give a Zeta to Barris. I'll kind of explain that, I think, in a future live stream or a future video or something. There's plenty of people that I do want to Zeta, but I'm kind of saving them. Also, I don't have Jedi Training Rey, but as soon as I get Jedi Training Rey, she's getting 3 Zetas. So I want to save up enough Zetas for that. All right, so you know what? Enough about that. Let's get into this raid and show you how this team works. Where's the raid? Here we go. Okay, so Nikar was a deer and left me a good chunk of part 3. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. The reason I let Nikar do part 3 is because I hate part 3. He has a Jedi Training Rey team and he can take care of it, but I like letting him do it because I don't like it. But if you're listening, Nick, if you want to do part 4 once in a while or switch to part 4 and I'll do part 3, I'm fine with that too. I don't know, it's frustrating. But anyway, I'll show you what I mean. I'm sure you know what I mean, but I'll show you anyway. Part 4 is a cakewalk. Part 4 is very easy with this team. But anyway, let's get into this. We're gonna clear that squad. We have our 5 heroes today. Akbar lead, BB-8, Raid Han, CLS, Thrawn. And you kind of need all these characters. You might be able to switch out like maybe Raidhan or CLS for Zeta Asajj. I think I've seen that before somewhere. Anyway, so let's get into this and I'll show you how it works. It's super fun to use. I love this team. I wish it was arena viable, but it's not quite arena viable. I'll explain the weaknesses of this team and the strengths of it too, and you'll be able to see it. I'll just narrate what I'm doing. Rush them, make them suffer. No, I'm gonna make you suffer. So, first things first, we gotta eliminate all these droids. And then, well, let's start with that. So I'm just gonna start hitting these droids. And what I wanna do is also watch his turn meter. And then also eliminate the droids on the sides while keeping his turn meter down. So it's a little tricky. So let's see, we got 31%. So, with Akbar's leadership, I know... Oh, another thing about Akbar's leadership is that whenever it's triggered and it calls someone to assist, that assist attack cannot be countered. So that's huge. So if I do this, covert data transfer, there goes Han. Look, he just removed his turn meter and he was not countered. He can't be countered with that. So that really, really helps. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, keep working on these droids. Also, I want to call in an extra attack here. So if I look at this one, Luke's ability here does not actually attack. So if I click that, we got Akbar to assist. Unfortunately, it wasn't Raidhan, but we got to have Akbar. Otherwise, this doesn't work. So it's just a... Oh, no, it didn't reduce his turn meter. Okay, so now what I can do, I want Thrawn to use his ability so that it will trigger someone. So let's see. I'm going to give it to Raidhan so that I can use Fracture really quick. So there, we reduced that turn meter. I'm going to do that. Oh, it didn't stun him. That's unlucky. We're going to Fracture the big boy. Keep him slow. I'm going to use Tactical Genius, which is good. Then there's a strategy for using Tactical Genius. You wait for them to do all that. All right. So now with Tactical Genius, if I use Han's ability here, that gives him 50% turn meter. So I don't think I want to waste it on him. I think I want to let BB-8 have it. Because if I let him have it, it also brings him to Illuminated Destiny faster. So I'm just going to do a normal attack. This guy has the most turn meter, so I'll do that. Let's use it on him. Got CLS to assist. Got a stun, that's nice. How's this looking? Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. Try to... Yeah, there we go. We got his turn meter down. Good. We need that. He's going to go. I'm going to use Akbar's It's a Trap, because then it'll make either Raidhan or Luke attack. So I like using this whenever I can, just to give his turn since he doesn't do as much damage. We're going to do this. Let's see if we can kill you. Okay, so now we're in a predicament. His turn meter, I want his turn meter to go down. Raidhan, you don't really want Raidhan attacking him directly unless you absolutely have to. Because, actually, you know what? BB-8's going to go soon, so I think I am just going to attack someone else. Because he can counter both of Raidhan's attacks. And we don't want him counterattacking that much. So here, we're going to target him, do this. Oh, no, we can still do it. Nice. Okay, we got rid of that turn meter. He counterattacked once, that's fine. Get rid of you. Let's give this to BB-8. No. Okay, so I would love to give it to BB-8 because then it would make him go faster. But I actually have to give it to Akbar. I have to keep everyone's protection topped off because in the back you can see the tank is about to shoot right here. The biggest threat, the people who are weakest are Akbar and I'd say BB-8. Actually, you know what? Maybe even Raidhan. He can take a couple hits, but you don't want them dying. Akbar is expendable. He helps, but he's expendable. So if you have to have someone die, make Akbar die. BB-8, you can't lose BB-8. You try not to lose anyone else, honestly. You kind of need them. So I'm going to use this Akbar just because we need his protection up. All right, here we go. We got Illuminated Destiny. This is awesome. This will help get us out of here. Once we get these guys out, it'll be a lot better. I'm gonna do this because we see that BB-8 has a turn. Yes, we can fracture him, and then we can start doing this. Ooh, okay, so this is good. You want the tank in the back. Now it is kind of RNG based, so you want the tank in the back to hit Thrawn and CLS because they're your tankiest characters. CLS can heal himself, Thrawn can heal himself, and they both have high health and protection. So you want the tank to target them. I know that you could actually use R2-D2 and use that to stealth everyone and then force the tank to shoot specific characters, and that's great. But with this team that I'm running, I can't really substitute anyone out, or otherwise it doesn't really work. I'm gonna keep doing this. Oh. I'm gonna get someone else to kill him. And what I like to do, I always like to use Han's secondary ability and then his third ability, so that way he gets a lot of stuff off quickly. I'm gonna do this. Let's see. So with this, since he has what is it called? Akbar's thing, Tactical Genius. So I'm gonna use the secondary ability, then it'll give him full turn meter, then he can use his other ability. Oh, he countered. Oh yeah, his fracture's off. So, oh no, he didn't get counterattack. That's nice. Anyway, so that's kind of how it works. And also there is strategy on using when you can use Thrawn's fracture. You want to use it after, preferably directly after BB-8 uses his ability. So let's see, he's actually about to do it, so I'm actually going to switch with him. Get countered, so he's going to use Illuminated Destiny. And now he's going to use it, so this is the perfect time to do it. If you find that Thrawn has Tactical Genius on, or BB-8's about to use Illuminated Destiny, don't use Fracture. Just like wait a turn or two and then use it. Otherwise it's going to be wasted. And that's basically the strategy. And then also you want to make sure that BB-8 uses Tactical Genius as much as possible, because then that'll just bring him closer to Illuminated Destiny, and it makes someone else like Raid Han here attack. So it's ideal to get that to him often. And that's basically it, and we're just gonna do this until he's done. We see the tank is getting close there, and we'll see who he hits. Fracture's off. Oh, and look at that. We got Illuminated Destiny. Perfect timing. He can still counter here, so we got to be careful. I'm going to give this to whoever's low. Actually, probably Akbar. Also, Han's a little low. I'm going to give it to Akbar. There we go. That tank's about to shoot. Secondary ability, then third one. So it's all about planning whatever abilities you use to make sure that it gives someone else a turn to attack. Here we go. They hit BB-8. That's not good. But he has a lot more protection since I upgraded him. So that can all be recharged. Okay, now I'm going to explain the weakness of this team. The main weakness of this team is that... one second, Nikar, have you tried autoing with that team? No, I don't think it works on auto. No, I don't think it works on auto because, I mean, you can do that for the Rancor, but I mean, it's the Rancor. You can use a ton of teams to auto it. With this, I don't think you can. Maybe I'll try it the next time. I'll try it next time, but I don't want to do that now. I want to, because I want to get through part 4 as well. But maybe I will try it next time, because I don't think we have much to lose, especially if Nick, if you get good RNG during your turn when you're doing the raid, I'll definitely try autoing, because if there's only a little bit of part 4 left. Oh no, actually on phase 3 though, I'd have to do on phase 3. Phase 4 you could, I don't know if you could auto it. Anyway, so as I was saying, the health, only certain characters can health regen. So Luke, I think Thrawn, and Han can health regen. Akbar and BB-8 cannot regenerate their health. Or maybe actually on Arc Welder, but I'm not sure. I don't think so. But Akbar definitely cannot get his health back. So what you want to do is keep his protection topped off as much as possible, because if he loses any health, he's not getting it back. Let's do this. And I'm going to try to go a little bit faster too. Uh-oh. Okay, so he doesn't have fracture on, so he might counter this. Oh, no, he lost turn meter. That's good. Oh, and then look at this. So Akbar derailing your live stream. Go away, Nick. What are you doing? Do you play this game or something? All right. Let's see. Thrawn has this on. So I think what I want to do... Okay, so Han has the lowest amount of protection right now. So even though I do want to give it to BB-8, I'm actually going to give it to Han. I hate doing that, but... There we go. Cool. I'm going to try to go faster and get through this so I can show you part 4, which is easier and probably a little more boring. I don't think this will take long. I really hope I can make it all the way to the end. It's actually a little bit of a race, because this team will actually start running out of time near the end of part 4, where it's possible the tank could go Super Saiyan before it's ready. Let's see. Now we can give this to BB-8, I think. There, so everyone's protection is pretty high. This is going very well. The tank is about to shoot, so we'll see who he gets, but everyone's pretty full protection, so I'm not worried. Oh shit. Okay, so I made a mistake there. Thrawn was about to use Fracture, and then I just gave him Tactical Genius, so now I have to wait a turn. And that's really bad, especially since he can counterattack everything. But the nice thing is at least we gave it to BB-8, so we can keep his turn meter down. Oh, he's going to counterattack. Ooh, okay, so he hit Akbar. We hate it when that happens. We hate it. He lost a little bit of health. He is not getting that back. So I want you to watch next time he does a basic attack, because he doesn't have health steal, so he's not getting that. So that means, oh, we just fractured too. So here's another thing. So if we just fracture, we might want to hold off on using Illuminated Destiny, because otherwise that's just going to negate Thrawn's fracture. So now that it's mismatched, I have to wait on one of them. So there, he just basicked. He's not getting any health back. Now Thrawn's almost at full turn meter, so now we can use it. Also, we have Tactical Genius, so that works out. Okay, so now we have to give this to Akbar, or else he might die. I really want to give it to Han, because I don't want to lose him, but he can regen health, so he's less of a risk. Ah, he resisted. Oh, and he's getting turn meter. I really don't want him to summon droids again, and he's ready to do it too. Ah, he's not resisting. Oh no, this is my least favorite part about this raid. Or just this phase. Now we have to kill all the droids again, and that is a pain in the ass. At least we have Illuminated Destiny up, so we'll do a lot of damage and get through this faster. But it's still a huge pain. We're going to keep you fractured. Move on to this guy. Okay, reduce some turn meter. Reduce your turn meter. I guess we'll kill you. Did not get that. All right. He's almost full, so let's see if we can... There we go. We knocked it down a little bit. There we go. Now we're going to start using it on these guys. Try to kill them. We're gonna give this to Akbar. Now that he has 2 pings, or he's got some protection, we're gonna start focusing on giving that protection to Raid Han. Oh, and we got this. Okay, perfect. Oh, you know what I did? I forgot to post the link to the live stream in the Galaxy of Heroes chat. I forgot to post that in guild chat. Which is bad because I'm doing this partially for some of the people in our guild. Alright, the tank hit CLS, that's perfect. He can just regenerate all that. Resisted, of course. There, now he's like full everything, so he's good. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so also as you saw there, he's fractured, but he still got Han still got counterattacked. That's because fracture does not completely stop counterattacking, it just reduces the chance by 30%, which is a lot. It rarely happens, but still it can happen. And I want Thrawn to go so he can give protection to Han. He needs it badly. Okay, now he'll go. We're almost done with this phase. If we can... Oh man, he's still getting counterattacked. Okay, give it to you. Ah, that's a little better. He can still actually get one-shotted from the tank with that, because he just still doesn't have much health. Oh, he's gonna go. That rarely happens, but he's only on turn 13, so. Oh, he's ability block, that stinks. Come on, guys, we're almost there. Don't fail me now. Ooh, he got hit. But nice thing with Illuminated Destiny is it gives BB a little bit of protection back. So that's nice. Let's give this to Han. Oh, okay, so what you saw there, I just wasted Tactical Genius because Han had it, and I used his secondary ability, which gives him full turn meter anyway, so that was a waste. It looks like we're about to win this. Yeah, get rid of that turn meter. Get out of here! Nobody likes you. Actually, while this is going, let me, I'm going to post the link in guild chat while that's going. Oop, there it is. Okay, so share, copy, close. There we go, gunship activated, very cool. All right, so here we go. Live stream up. See the HAAT solo team in action, I guess. And paste the link. There we go. So if anyone's interested, go ahead and join. All right, so here we go. Phase 4. Phase 4 is much easier, and with everyone, let's see, with their health and protection, we should be able to get through probably the whole thing. Let's see, B2 Super Battle Droid. You want them dead because since this team has so many buffs, you don't want the B2 Battle Droids to go. There is one thing you could do. You could make BB-8 use his basic attack 2 times at each droid and give them days so that they don't get turn meter and they can't counterattack. So that would be good, but honestly, I think the most effective thing to do is just kill them. So once they're stunned, also, I don't have to worry about them. I have a turn in case they gain turn meter from something. Okay, so they're stunned. I'm gonna see if I can focus on hitting the tank. Okay, that one's almost dead. I'm gonna focus on getting the other ones dead too. Also this one. Akbar is low, so we're gonna have to give him turn meter when the time comes. Oh, we see a battle droid came out of stun right there, so we gotta start taking care of them. Okay, so now that we have Luminous Destiny up, the last thing we want is a B2 battle droid going, so we have to kill them. Get them out of here. Actually, I want to fracture the tank, and since the B2 battle droid's stunned, he's going to get full turn meter. Yeah, there he goes, but it's fine because he was stunned. Let's get him out of here. Whoa, dodgy boy. Dodge that. Get that done. There we go. Whew. The first one's always the hardest. After that, it's usually a lot easier. Let's get through this. This could take a while. It's probably going to take like a full hour because it's been almost 40 minutes. Wow, I've been streaming for 40 minutes. It takes a lot longer than you think. I always stream like twice as long as I intend to. So now that you kind of get how this team works, I'm just going to be going through this a little faster, and then you can watch or maybe ask questions in the comments if you have questions about it, or maybe hypotheticals. I've seen other teams just gonna do basic attack here actually. Give that to BB-8. I've seen a bunch of other teams work. I've seen a team very similar to this, except they substituted out either CLS or Raid Han and they put in Asajj, Zeta Asajj, and the reason they did that is because every time someone dies, Zeta Asajj, basically her damage ramps up over time, and so she is able to hit just stupid amounts of damage, like annihilate amounts of damage on every hit, you know, almost like 100,000, which is crazy. I'm giving protection to him. Yeah, it's pretty insane. Also Wampa, I've seen Wampa just actually, I think he can actually solo just by himself without any teammates. He might be able to actually do that with part 4. Wampa's crazy. I'm farming Wampa. I was debating whether I should get Hermit Yoda or Wampa. So I'm finally spending my shards on Wampa, and I think I have like 35. I just started, so. Get you out of there. Illuminate Destiny, very good. We can get some great expose. Okay, he's stunned, so I'm just going to start hitting the tank. Oh, he's got speed up. Let's hit it. There, speed down. It all evens out. Okay, now we want to kill these things. I think they might go. Ah, one went. That's fine. There we go. Oh, it's the music talking. I was like, do I have an ad open or something? Yeah, the music's on there. You can see it at the bottom. We could stay here forever doing this. Yeah, we actually could. This game takes so much time. We're only at 90%. Get comfy, kids. Maybe just have this open. Have another YouTube video or something open in the side. Watch something else. Go away. I'm busy. Very good. Check the chat. Okay, cool. Give that to you. Also, as you can see, they're doing stupid amounts of damage. We're getting 14,000 from Akbar. I mean, he hardly puts out anything. But just like with BB-8 and everyone else, gonna give that to someone else. Like that. Actually, no, okay, you know what I want to do is I want to count how many times we get Illuminated Destiny every time the tank gets toppled, because I feel like it's been like 3 or 4. It's been a lot. So I'm going to try to go fast through this, and then when the tank gets back up, here we go. Oh, and then the nice thing, since basically BB-8 is the only reason anyone is not dead from that bombardment that happens, just like giving secret intel and all that kind of jazz. You can stop an auto around 30%. Well, I certainly hope so. I could try. I mean, yeah, you know what? I am gonna try that, Nick. I think, I mean, because our guild can handle the rest of it, even if like I somehow lose. Let's see. Oh no, we don't want to use Fracture because he has that. Oh, it's lagging. Let's use this. Oh, Illuminated Destiny. There we go. Get dead. Oh, I forgot to use his other ability, whatever. It's just P4 is roughly 70 right now. Okay. Oh, okay. I know what you mean now. Cool. Let's do that. Okay, so other people are hitting it too. Okay, that's what you mean. Got it. I'll do that. I keep skipping Fracture. I gotta stop doing that. I mean, I can afford to do that. These guys can handle this raid. Okay, so how many times he's used? He hasn't used Illuminated Destiny yet. That's because I haven't had this tank fractured. That reduces the speed by a lot. So maybe I'll start counting Illuminated Destinies at the next one. Ah, whatever. Let's just go. Go, go, go. I want that damage. Anyway, so other people who might be considering using a team like this. This team is great. So this raid is amazing. If you just have like 2 people, maybe 3 people with a team similar to this, they can pretty much handle the raid, most of it by themselves, with the exception of like part 2. I've noticed that this team does not do well in part 1 of this raid. So against Grievous, it does not do well. And that's because the main reason it doesn't do well is actually because of Akbar and also Thrawn. So it's because when you hit Grievous, he will, what am I trying to say? When you hit Grievous, sometimes every time 10 hits, he gains 100% turn meter. If you're using CLS and Raid Han, that doesn't matter because they reduce turn meter. But Akbar and Thrawn don't do that. Let's fracture this. Akbar and Thrawn don't do that, so they can make Grievous go, and then they can screw up everything. So to avoid that, you can actually, I think you can solo it with, or part 1 with CLS and Raid Han. Actually, if you are listening, Nick, could you explain kind of how that works? Because for some reason, I've looked up strategies on like soloing the part 1 of the tank raid with like CLS and Raid Han, and I think maybe one other person. Maybe Dacha. There's something you can use with Dacha. But I've tried that before, and like you've seen my CLS and my Raid Han, they're good. For some reason, whenever I try it, it never works. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, because I'm following the strategy, but for some reason I can't make it work. They always get, Grievous always ends up getting his turn meter, and then it, like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But at least with this team, I know how to do part 3 and part 4. Also, if you just want to get like if you have like a bunch of people in your guild with teams like this, you can just hit part 2 and take out a huge chunk of it, because part 2 is really the big reason why nobody can just solo the entire raid. I mean, actually there are videos of people who can do that, but it's You need like very elite characters. There are certain characters that you need, like Wampa, I think. You need Wampa for it. Okay, so Nick said something. Let me pull that up in a second. Use Dacha lead for an additional turn meter with... Yeah. Okay. My Dacha was not 7 stars. I think I did finally get him 7 stars because I ran out of things to buy in Galactic War Shipments. I pretty much have all the ships except for one, which I'm getting. Maybe I'll do a roster update. Nah, I think what I'll do is the next time I stream, well, preferably I want to get the boys on. I want to get Nick and Anditesh and Urzatron. I want him as a guest. Or other little Galaxy of Heroes YouTubers. I like bringing on the lesser known people. Plus the lesser known people kind of hang out together. I feel like it's a lot more fun. But the next time I do it, I think I want my video to... let's do this. Okay, let's kill this guy so he doesn't counter. I keep losing my train of thought because I'm getting into this. There we go, get out of here. Oh! You know, I'm gonna make fun of the dodge mechanic. Missing the tank is like missing the broadside of a barn. It just... Why would you make the tank be able to dodge? Just... just remove that ability, just for the sake of our sanity, please. The tank cannot dodge. I want someone to make some kind of artwork or animation or something of the tank dodging. Just to show how stupid it is. Okay, so I was talking about the next video. Let's keep topping off Raid Hans. The next video I want to make is going to be about the squad arena and the fleet arena. So I'm just going to be doing battles back and forth between them, showing off roster stuff, talking about metas, maybe where it will go and where it used to be, problems in both arenas. So that's what I want to do for my next Galaxy of Heroes live stream, preferably. Also, I am planning on making other Galaxy of Heroes content, so let's see, other things I've made. I can't use Fracture here because if I use it on the tank, B2 will counter it, so I have to just attack. Okay, good, we got that. What I've been doing on Galaxy of Heroes, I think is actually contributing to the Galaxy of Memes subreddit. I'm gonna fracture this. I love the Galaxy of Memes subreddit. Oh, why did I do that? I wasted Thrawn's ability. Come on, guys, bring that turret down. There we go. I've been contributing to the Galaxy of Memes Reddit, and that's fun. I think my last submission, Arnold and a Mobile Gamer liked it. The General Grievous, like, a fine addition to my collection one. That was really fun to make. And actually, I got a little anal about it because the original photo under his cape was too dark to see, and I was posting these images on, like copying and pasting the images, or I was taking screenshots of my roster, and I was annoyed that it was too dark, so I edited it. I selected that area and made it brighter. I spent way too much time making it. They're just like stupid little memes, and I've spent like so much time making them. The last one I made was the one who would win meme with the fleet arena. I made that one. But what I also want to start doing is whenever I do a submission like that, I want to make sure that I give credit to the author. So in this case, the author's me, but if someone reposts or if I repost someone else's meme, I want to make sure that the original person who made it, I want to put that in there. And then also cite the sources. So I put where I got the images, where you can find them, the links. I just put all that in like a little bar at the bottom. So I'm going to be contributing to that. I'm thinking maybe like once a week. Sounds about right. After that, as far as... So I know I got a huge influx of subscribers when I made the Separatist Invasion video. So that took a lot of work. And a lot of people probably subscribed because they want more to see more videos like that. I have ideas for videos I want to do similar to that in the future. I do have to do research, and it's also a lot of work. I'm not going to be making a video that long again. So I'm not going to be making a video exactly like the Separatist Invasion again. If I do, it's going to be... What I want to do is go to the YouTube channel, the Galaxy of Heroes, or I think just the Star Wars YouTube channel. And they'll release these little trailers for the game when they came out. So I remember when the Night Sisters came out, they came out with this really cute trailer that's like, you know, maybe like a minute long, and it just kind of shows like the abilities and everything and the new characters. So I think if I make let's give this to Han. If I make future videos, I want them to be very similar to the kind that they actually have on their YouTube channel. So they're like, if I make another video, it's going to be like a minute long, and it's just going to show the characters real quick. It's going to have like the photoshops in there. Maybe I'll even be able to edit the videos. That's going to take a lot of work, but I'm going to do it in a way so it looks like, oh, this could actually be an update video. But I also want to make sure I don't pass it off as if like, oh, I'm trying to trick people into thinking it's a real update video. No, I don't want to do that. So I just want to make it, because I'll put something at the end or maybe even at the beginning of the video. I have to use basic. Maybe at the end or the beginning of the video, just telling like, hey, I'm not actually associated with the Galaxy of Heroes, so this isn't real. Which is a little bit of letdown. A lot of people wish the Separatist Invasion video was real, including me. And actually, I'll get into that a little bit more also when I do the Fleet Arena. Let's do this. Do the Fleet Arena, Squad Arena video. Hopefully, I'll get some boys to come with me on that one. I should have used the other one. We got 50%. Man, this is taking a while. It's been almost an hour. But after this, then I think I want to do the Talzin event, and then I want to do the raid, the Sith raid. I really want to get some Talzin shards. I'm excited for that. As far as other content goes, I noticed that sometimes when I post a video, I'll lose some subscribers, like one or two. I think that's because people are subscribing because they want more Separatist Invasion videos, and they're like, "What's this like YouTube intro for someone else's channel?" I'm like, yeah. If you are subscribed to me just because you want to see only videos just like Separatist Invasion, you should probably unsubscribe, because I'm not going to be doing that. Clear to auto. Alright, I guess we'll do that. It's going to be less damage. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should just keep going, because I want to see like the max amount of damage. I mean, I think I've proved my point at this point. I think it's safe to say I've proved my point. So we've got 6 turns until it's done. We've got 6 turns until it's done. I've proved my point. I can go pretty much to the end, or at least most way to the end. So I think I proved my point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click auto and then remove that. Okay, so already it's off to a bad start. But I removed it, so I'm letting the team attack what I want to attack. Or maybe I should actually be clicking. Thrawn! This is so painful to watch. After being used to babysit this team. They're not going to make it to the end since I'm autoing, but... So I'm going to do half auto in the... I mean, like autoing, but I'm going to be clicking where they're attacking. Also, Thrawn. I want to see if Thrawn uses his ability on the people with the lowest amount of protection, because that would be awesome if he does. I think he does. Let's watch him. No, he's going to fracture. Come on, what are you going to do, Thrawn? No, basic. Come on, dude. There you go. No, he's still doing... He's not using it. I don't think he's using it. He's just straight up not using it. Ah, click that one. There we go. Oh, why would you do that? It's so painful, guys. I'm annoyed that he wouldn't do that. Man. So I guess to answer the question, it's not working on auto. At least on part 4. Part 3, you know, I'm gonna say no. Just because Thrawn isn't doing his ability, look at everyone's protection. Since Thrawn isn't using his ability, that means any of them could be wiped out in one hit from the tank. So I'm saying part 3, you cannot auto it. Actually, if Nick, if you're listening, can you auto using Jedi Training Ray? Like, if you can auto that team, that's awesome. And I can see why you wouldn't be annoyed with doing part 3 if you can auto it. But you cannot auto with this team. Very, very powerful, very cool, very fun. I love using it, but you cannot auto. Oh, he used it. Oh, that's because he fell below 100% health. So if anyone falls below 100% health, it looks like Thrawn will use his ability. But not if they just lose their protection. So just because that's not going to work. That's a shame. So I want to talk about other places you can use this team. You can use it to auto solo the Rancor, but you can use a lot of different teams. But if you happen to have this one, go ahead and do that. You can, I mean, you can auto solo the Rancor with like just CLS and Raid Han, or even just CLS. But anyway, other things you can use it for. You can use it for the Sith Raid. I found in Phase 3 against Traya, it's very good in that phase. It's a little annoying with the Isolate. I found that the Isolate, if it goes on like BB-8, that means he can't give his Illuminated Destiny to anyone, and that's very annoying. Actually, wait, let me take this off auto real quick. Oh, the next time the tank goes, it's gonna wipe everyone. That's fine. Let's see, so it does not work for the Nihilus phase of the Sith Raid, the phase 1. It does not work at all. It is very bad against Nihilus. Let's see, in phase 2, I don't think I tried it in phase 2 of the Sith Raid. I might want to try it in phase 4, because if it's just Darth Traya left and Nihilus and Cyan are out of the picture, I'm pretty sure I can use this team for that too. So as soon as this raid is done, actually, I'm gonna do the Mother Talzin event because I've never done it before. I really want to do that. Oh, looks like everyone's gonna start dying. Ugh. You were brave heroes, but now you're zeros. No, they're still heroes. They're still doing pretty good. And they're tanky. So actually, if you haven't noticed already, it's already slowed down because they didn't have Akbar. Alright, let's see how much we did. Okay, so the raid's done. 14 million. And we would have gotten a lot more if I actually worked on it. We could have got more, but anyway. So let's see. Akbar doesn't do that much damage, but he has to be there. As you can see, BB-8's doing his secondary ability all the time, so that's why his damage is so low. You don't want him to have damage, because you want to give his turn meter to other people. The most damage definitely goes to Raid Han. We've got 7 million. Cialis also does a lot of damage. We got over 3.5. And we've got Thrawn with almost 2, because his basic attack, he does a lot of damage. Also, when his damage is up, when he does Fracture, it does a lot. Alright, so that's pretty good. Very, very cool. Great. Also, yeah, whatever. Let's do... Oh, it's already 6, wow. Let's start grabbing some of this stuff. Let's do Mother Talzin. I might have to upgrade some Night Sisters, because my Night Sisters aren't amazing. So, Asajj is pretty well upgraded. I think she's gear 11. No Zetas, though. And Talzin's not up far enough. Everyone else, Daka's okay, and then everyone else is not so much. I actually upgraded Acolyte because I I used her to cheese a strategy against Darth Sion. That was really fun. I'll talk about that later. Oh, this is so cool! Grievous? Oh, you're gonna die, dude. Oh, what is this? Hail of Arrows. Oh, it's a special ability. Call out with the Knights just drain down arrows. This attack deals special damage and inflicts daze. Oh. Okay. We can just keep spamming that? Reusable in 4 turns. And if everyone can do that, why wouldn't I just spam that? Seeping Blood. Grant health steal up. I don't know, it seems a little overpowered, but I feel like this event's going to be really easy. The only reason it wouldn't is because... Let's just kill everyone. Wow. So far that's really easy. Hopefully the later parts will be a little more difficult. Okay, that looks a little better. One didn't get it, but that's fine, because we can just kill him. Oh, these guys are annoying. Forgot about him. I'll just do this. Bye-bye. I love Asajj. She's fun. So far it's very easy. Probably just auto it at some point. Dooku. It would actually be a challenge if they didn't just give you an ability that essentially... Look at that. That's overpowered. I don't even know what that does. Let's use it again. Why not? Everybody's gonna use it. Stun everyone. Maybe Dooku will like insta-kill people, I don't know. Doesn't look like it though. Oh, we can be attacking. We should probably be attacking him so he doesn't... Oh, she's invis, so she... Look at that. Yeah, okay, it's too easy. The event is too easy. Hopefully... The next one where you need like a full Mother Talzin. Yay, we got the shards. Ah, it's only 10. That stinks. Maybe we'll buy some shards just for the 5. I don't know. I'm disappointed it was way too easy. If they removed the rain of arrows, it would actually be somewhat challenging. A little bit, but only a very little bit. That's disappointing. I wish they didn't just give you an ability that makes you win. That's kind of stupid. Alright, a little anticlimactic, but still cool. I love seeing the Separatists. And we also got Ground War, but it doesn't matter because all of my Separatists are Gear 7. I mean, 7 stars. Yes, who gears up their Separatists? I do. I gotta walk the talk, people. Alright, Sith Raid. I've got Rancor Raid at 7, but nobody wants to watch a Rancor Raid. I'm not doing it, or at least on stream. If I start it, that's where I'll be ending the video. Here we go. I don't know who's down, so I'm just gonna send a squad in. Maybe, yeah, I'll just send this squad in and see where it is. Where is it? Just her? You're not looking good, lady. Yeah, it's just her. Oh no, we got Scion. He's at 13%. I don't know if this team will work against him. Maybe I'll just try it. I don't know. If it doesn't work, I'll back out. Switch with Akbar just so I can do Fracture immediately. Oh no! I have that. That was stupid of me. Bonds of Weakness is already at 20. Can you cleanse that Akbar? Soothe all. Okay, let's do that. Man. Okay, so everyone's just gonna have to be soothing a lot. It's Fracture. That's hilarious. I assume... So this isn't tier 6 of the raid. It's actually tier 4 or tier 5 or something. But anyway. I don't think this team is going to work well. We're going to cleanse. Because I know Akbar can't regen his health, which makes him a very easy target. You know, I'm just gonna let this play out since this raid is almost done anyway. I just want to let it play out and show everyone that you can't use this team for everything, but you can use it for some stuff, and it's pretty awesome. Oh. Oh, we're only at 9. Oh, I have an idea. I don't know if it'll work. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna retreat. I want to do... Okay, I'm gonna show you this cool team that I was doing. It has... It's that one Newt Gunray exploit. Ideally, you'd want Night Sister Zombie, but I don't have Night Sister Zombie, so I'm going to use a very, very good substitute for Night Sister Zombie. Where are you? Savage. He is tanky as hell. He has all that health regen. I'm going to bring him, and then I'm going to bring people with stealth. I'm actually not bringing R2. I probably should. But I'm not going to bring him. I'm gonna bring Miss Leia Organa. Where are you, lady? We're bringing Geonosian Spy. I think he's gear 11. He's terribly modded. I just threw some like crit damage mods on him, so that's why his health and protection isn't very good. I didn't upgrade them too because my mod situation's not looking very good, and that's I blame the vets completely. They're sucking up all my Cantina energy, but once they're 7 stars, I'm going for mods. All right, and then the last one, we want someone also with stealth. Who did I use? I have Tebow? No, it wasn't Tebow. Oh, Night Sister Acolyte. I forgot about that. I was using her. She's probably down here. Is that the one? Yeah, she has the bow. She's got the purple thing there. Okay. I'm going to try this since it's with Scion. It also has Traya, so that's a little concerning. But I want to see if I can do it. Turn meter's not looking so good. Let's see. I'm just going to do a basic, I think. I want to save up this and show you how much damage he can do. We only did 4,000. That's not very good, but he can do a lot more than that, and I'll show you. Oh, Newt is not in stealth. That's not good. You got 5,000. Let's kill you. But Newt doesn't really need to be here. It helps, but he doesn't have to be here. It's lagging a bit. Yeah, there you go. Bye, Newt. It was fun while it lasted. Was it? I don't know. Remove isolated target. I don't want to do that. Now we want someone who can cleanse everyone. Let's just do this. Oh, nobody can cleanse? Maybe I need to bring someone who can. Oh no, nobody can cleanse. Okay, this might not work just because we didn't bring anyone who can cleanse. Well, I gotta try something. So this team works. Oh, we got 9,000. That's not very good. So it looks like this team is not going to work because once Scion does his area of effect attack, we're all dead. But it would work in just phase 2. I got a couple million damage with this team, and they're all very like undergeared, understarred characters, with the exception of Savage. Watch this, they're all gonna die. You know, I'm just gonna... I don't know. I don't want to use... Oh my gosh. Savage is probably just gonna go by himself. He's probably... With the way Savage here, I'm taking it off auto. Savage is so good. I bet he could solo this himself. I'm just gonna have him keep doing his thing, because look, he's getting all that turn meter and he gets to go with his basic. And look at all those bonds. Like, I know they're getting damage and everything. Yeah, I'm gonna see how far he can go. This is what it's turned into. This stealth team, okay, whatever. Zeta Savage is where it's at. Also, my Zeta Savage, he's not gear 12, he's gear 11. He's almost gear 12. And he has good mods on him to make him very tough. Oops, she got out of stealth. That was my bad. But she doesn't really need to be here. She's probably hurting more than she's helping. Yeah, get out of here. Oh, isolated. Uh-oh. Okay, there you go. So he can't do it completely by himself, but it was close. He got almost 1 million. So it doesn't really work with Traya, but it works with Scion. That's nice to know. I know CLS is good. I think Wiggs is okay with the health steal. I'm gonna try that. So we got Wiggs. I don't want to use I'm not gonna use Stormtrooper Hunt just because of the exploit. I'm just gonna avoid using him. People who can heal. Let's bring you and you. Oh, what about Chase? Yeah, let's see if we can bring Chase. Who's getting out of here? Oh, but then it's like, who are you taking out? Let's just take out you two and try to put that in a different squad. I'll put Chase in there, and then we'll make a different squad with CLS and Raid Han. So this team will have, well, no, I can throw in like Raid Han or CLS. Let's see, who am I throwing in? Let's throw in Han. I don't know if that'll do well or not. Give me that. Give me that. Quick draw. Oh, we can probably kill Scion. Oh, I didn't need to use that. That was dumb. Just use basics. We're gonna see if we can take him out. Was that dumb? Yes, it was. It didn't give anyone tenacity. Okay, so one thing I have a question about, Mr. Devs, if you could answer since you're listening. So I see, okay, there's certain buffs and abilities that are not considered buffs, so CLS's call to action or something, like he gets that lightsaber buff above him, that isn't considered a buff. So there's a few characters with buffs like that, and I noticed this, it's like there's like a lock symbol. It's not considered, I don't know if it's considered a debuff, but it's acting like one, because when Sharut does his heal, it's supposed to give everyone without debuffs tenacity up, and as we saw there, it didn't do that. So are these considered debuffs? Because if not, then that's not working as intended, and that needs to be fixed. That's my thought on that. Okay, I think we need to start cleansing people, especially Chase. I mean, Baze. Isolated target. I don't think anyone's isolated, actually. Remove all stacks of everyone. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, what are you doing? Oh my god! That was awesome! That was so cool! He just fucking killed him! What a badass! You're just like... You are obviously failing me. I'm gonna steal what's left of your power so I can destroy these infidels. Oh my god, that was so cool! What a badass! Oh wait, what's this? I didn't even see this. Dreadful Abomination. This unit's damaging attacks reduce the target's offense for the rest of the battle. Stacking, max 30%. Savage Ambition. This unit gains speed and crit chance, stacking every time they perform a move or score. Okay, that's pretty crazy. Bonds of weak. Okay, wow. That's really awesome. It's difficult, but okay, so now that we got her, she's going to get better and better as the battle progresses, so by the end, I'm sure it's just going to be her going all the time. Well, that's cool. I'm very tempted to use the Stormtrooper Han exploit just to say I did, just to see how it is. So, as Nick said, at least for this style of the raid, you want to cleanse everyone. Remove isolated target from isolated. Yeah, I should probably do that. You want to cleanse everyone around 20 stacks. I cleanse everyone? No, I can't. I'm gonna do this. There, so we got the health up from there. Or the tenacity up. Oh, she just puts it right back on. Jesus. Don't die yet. I need you. I think Biggs is the only one who can cleanse it. That stinks. Ah. Yeah, we need a cleanse. Ah, humbug, just auto. We're losing anyway. Yeah, look how many times she's going. She's getting crazy. Wow. That's crazy. Alright. Also, one thing I realized before, after I started streaming is that I'm using this thing where it's almost instantaneous interaction. It's only like 3-second delay. But the unfortunate thing is that viewers who join late can't go back and watch other parts of it. So I actually like there to be a little bit more of a delay so I can do that. I think I want to do CLS. Well, I already used a bunch of people. Now would be a good time to use that Akbar team, but I think he's dead. Right? Gone. No, he's not. What am I thinking? Okay. Because this was good against Treya. Oh, but that's with the topple mechanic. She doesn't have that anymore. It's probably not going to work. And as far as someone else to bring, maybe R2. Because I don't want to bring Stormtrooper Han. I'm going to avoid that. I don't really know. I'm going to be honest. I don't really know what team to use in this. I'm just experimenting and thinking out loud. Foresight? As if it wasn't difficult enough. You're going to give her foresight? Get that out of there. Thank you, R2. That's dumb. Target Thrawn because he's buff. He works out. You've seen him in the movie. Everyone's favorite movie. I don't watch Rebels. I don't really like it. The show Rebels. At first I did not like Clone Wars, but I kind of kept watching it and I got into Clone Wars. I got kind of into Clone Wars. I've watched some of it. I didn't watch all of it, just mostly just clips for here and there, but I enjoyed it. Does it remove all stacks? Yeah, let's do that. Rebels, I did not enjoy Rebels. I think it's mostly for kids. It kind of seems that sort of very PG thing, but Thrawn is very cool. Thrawn is undoubtedly cool. I don't know, I kind of like... I kind of have mixed feelings about it. So like the Clone War series, for example, most of the time it was PG and fine, but sometimes something would happen and it would suddenly get very political or very serious, or someone would die and you're just like, oh wow. And it really brings me in, helps with the realism. I thought it was pretty cool. What I've noticed with Rebels is that, I don't know, I've seen a lot of clips from it and a lot of the, like, the good parts is what people say, and I just don't enjoy it as much. I couldn't get into it, but I tried. I definitely tried. I just could not get into it. Let's use this. Oh cool, it gives a 100% turn meter. Or maybe that was Akbar's thing, I didn't see. This is working okay. This seems to be working fine. It does give her turn meter though, that's sad. Let's put CLS under stealth. What? Those two people didn't get stealth. Oh, because he's isolated. Damn it. You're dying. Oh, BB-8. I gotta give him... I gotta help her brother out. This probably removes isolated isolated incident. It will be an isolated incident. Let's just try it. It does not remove it. Okay, that's a shame. It actually like wasted his turn completely. Wow, her speed. Look at her speed. He's gonna die. Oh no, he still has it. That's cool. So he's like taunting essentially. I really hope BB-8 can go before she goes. I resisted. Oh, BB-8's not gonna go. She's gonna kill everyone. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, just... wow. Wow, okay, they did not do as well as I thought they would. But on the other hand... it is just her and she has a bunch of extra buffs. So maybe that is good. I don't know. I really don't know with this team. Oh, let's try Sith team. Nihilus for heals. Yes, so... Every time she gets hit, I don't know. Dooku, I don't know if I want to bring him. No, you know what? I just want to try it. We're experimenting. We're just experimenting. Debuffs don't stick very well, but I know Palpatine can do decent damage. Maul does decent damage. Let's bring him. I don't really want to bring Vader. All right, fine. The alternative was bringing Sidious, and his debuffs don't stick. I can use him like right in the middle. I wonder if Nihilus is ever going to get a chance to use Annihilate. I don't think he will. Let's give everyone offense. Wow, did you see that? It said like 14,000 health steal. 15,000 health steal. Is that right? Am I reading that right? 8,000 health steal? I think so. And he's not zated. My Nihilus is not zated. Also, bringing Sidious on here, he can do that ability where he gains health. Or no, he can't do that under Nihilus lead, but he can give health steal to everyone, which will help. I wonder if I should just auto this. Oh no, I can't because they're not smart enough to use the special ability to get rid of bonds of weakness. Oh, Nihilus, you're not looking so good, buddy. Can't use that yet. It doesn't matter. Actually, yes, that does. I probably should have done that. Let's do that. Oh, isolation on him. That's actually fine, because he's got very high survivability. Also, I have Dooku zated. Because I'm crazy. So a long time ago, before I had CLS, my first idea, actually when Zetas first came out, I think, my idea was to have a double Zeta Nihilus lead, and I was just gonna grab, oh no, he's got Hellsteel? Wait, what? Oh, it's already over. Really? 6 turns to annihilate? He got like 2 or 3 turns and it's over? I'm very confused. That's crazy. Just go. That's crazy. Maybe I could have avoided it more if I used that ability where he can't be defeated. Maybe I gotta try that. Man, I'm very disappointed. I'm sad about that. But I was saying I wanted to have a double Zeta Nihilus lead and then have a bunch of like buff guys on that team. So it'd be like Zeta, Kylo, Zeta Savage. Oops, I'm not done with this. Zeta. So I would have double Zeta Nihilus, Zeta Dooku, Zeta Savage, Zeta Kylo, and then I don't know, someone else who's, oh, probably Darth Vader because he's buff, and with all that like damage over time, he'd be getting a lot of health. So basically it'd just be like a really buff Sith team who just could not die. RSG Vormax, what's up? Oh, that was at 6:30. Oh no, he just got here. Question, are you going to use Stormtrooper Hun Phase 4? No, I do not want to use Stormtrooper Hun because even though it'd be super, super fun, we can't rely on it. We know they're going to fix it. We know it's gonna, and I think how they'll fix it is they're not gonna nerf Stormtrooper Han. I think that would make people upset, and I think that would be a bad decision. I think what they're gonna do is just change the interaction where Bonds of Pain does not trigger the turn meter. All they have to do is tweak that and it's fixed. Yeah, so anyway, even though it'd be fun, I don't want to use it because I know that they're gonna fix it and that I want to just experiment with some things and see what works. Speaking of experimenting, you know these guys, you know how they suck? I want to see if they're actually okay at this part of the raid. I don't think they will be. I just want to see if they are. Where are you fellas? Oh, I wonder if Short Trooper. I think Short Trooper is good. Oh yeah. Actually, that's what I want to do. I have an underpowered Veers team, but I just want to see them because I heard they're good. I don't have Death Trooper, unfortunately, or he's 4 stars. He's not usable yet. Not well, that is. Snow Trooper for damage. So I do need to finish getting them up. Stormtrooper Han. Actually, maybe I should. I'm starting to think maybe I should. Because, I mean, I'm kind of goofing around anyway, and I only have one more. I wonder if I should just auto this. Let's just auto it. No, bad decision. I realized that she's going to use... they're not smart enough to take off those stacks of pain or whatever it is, weakness. I'll start removing them around 20, I think. I think that's what my friend suggested. You know what? I think I will. I will actually use Stormtrooper Han just at the last one. Because I'm goofing around at this point. Okay, 17. Can you remove it? No. Oh yeah, I have to see who can remove it, because only certain characters can. You can remove it. Let's get you to do that. Oh, and Veers can do it. That's good. Oh, we need a heal. Come on. Oh no, he doesn't have his heal up. All right, goodbye. Oh, you know, I could have had him do his thing though. Ah, that's a shame. $9,000. I should probably just do a single attack. I wonder if that does more. Probably not. I'll try it in a second. Oh, he's isolated. It's probably not a big deal. $8,000. It's about the same. Oh, she's already done. It's already a fearsome foe. That comes stupidly fast. Yeah, you guys are done. See you later. Okay, well. All right. Oh no, that was my last one. All right. Well, you know what? At least I resisted the temptation. I'm fine with that. I'm sure. RSG Vormax. I am completely confident you can find another YouTube video about someone using that exploit. Completely confident, because the people are posting numbers of like over 100 million damage. Somebody had to have recorded it at this point. Anyway, so let's see. What have I done in this live stream? I showed a team that can get through phase 3 and 4 and even part of phase 2 with the heroic tank raid, and that's really super fun. So I explained how they worked and I showed you. I proved it. So that's cool. I also did the Mother Talzin event for the first time. Meh, it's underwhelming. I'm disappointed. It's too easy. Maybe the heroic one's harder, but you know what? I'm not going to have 7-star Night Sisters for a long time, at least with Mother Talzin. So I'm not going to
pay for that either. Then we got Sith Triumphant. I just messed around and tried to experiment with some things. I'm gonna say none of them worked for this part 4. I found a part 3 team, the team you can use to do the soloing on HAAT. You can use that in part 3 against Traya, and it works very, very well. It does a lot of damage, so I'm really glad about that. Nihilus, it does not work well at all with Nihilus, so you can't just use one team with the Sith Triumphant, and they intentionally designed it that way. Good on them, at least on that. So Nihilus, I think, is actually the hardest. Scion, I found a couple of teams that can cheese him, besides Jedi Training Ray and the other guys, the Imperial Troopers. I found a couple of teams that actually work pretty well with him. That was fun. Then, yeah, with Traya, but with Phase 4, I hate Part 4. It's very annoying, all those different things interacting. It's just very complicated. It seems like anything I put in doesn't really work, and I'm sure Jedi Training Ray does. Let's see, RSG Vormax. She enraged so fast, and therefore Stormtrooper Han was designed to counter her super fast enraged. Confirmed. Really? Well, I find that confusing, because does that mean they're just not going to do anything? Well, they have to. They have to do something. If he's designed to counter that. And also, I kind of have a problem with that. Because that just means, oh, you have to have this one character to beat this part. Like, I thought the whole point of it was that there are specific teams that work in different parts. So if it's saying, oh, you need Stormtrooper Han for the entire raid, and it just works everywhere, that's a flaw. I don't think that's fun. That's just annoying, and then just means, oh, now I have to gear up this character. I think that's dumb if that's the case. I really hope that's not the case. Man, that's disappointing. Anyway, I've been live streaming since 5, and now it is 6:39. Man, I live stream. Well, it took a lot longer to show off that one team. Oh, and then I also have the Rancor raid soon, but nobody wants to see that. Everyone knows how to solo the Rancor at this point, or at least auto solo. Anyway, I think I'm done here. So let me go back to OBS and then show some of the outro stuff. So what I do want to say is, for anyone who is interested in anything else that I'm doing, I do have some live streams planned for the future. Hopefully I can get some of my boys on there with Nikar, Anditesh Ordo, and then maybe Urzatron. That would be great if he could get on. I'd love to have him on. As far as other types of streams, I have one planned where I'm going to be doing arena battles and fleet arena battles, and I'm going to be talking about a lot of stuff that happens during those. It's sort of just the dynamics of it, like where it used to be, where it is now, where it could go in the future, and like the problems with the arenas, and then yeah, and then also like about specific teams. So I think a live stream for that is warranted. I want to do that in a separate live stream. And then I've also got some other Galaxy of Heroes related videos. I'm kind of working on it. I'm still kind of planning. So I have one similar to this Separatist Invasion video that I made. I have one similar to that in the idea phase, but don't expect it anytime soon. I'm planning on doing more streaming later. I actually want to stream the game The Forest. I'm not a streamer. I don't stream very often. I just do it once in a while, mostly just as an excuse to hang out with friends and show off some cool stuff, just to kind of engage with the community, because this game is cool. It's got a cool community. And then actually, you know what, here, let me pull up my channel. If I move that up here, there we go. So I'm just transition that in there. So here's my channel. Other things I post here, if you're interested in subscribing. So what I have on here, I'm practicing to be a video photo editor, so I just dump kind of my creative outputs here. I usually use gaming and streaming and stuff like that as an excuse just to make content. So some of it, what I've been recently posting is some YouTube channel intros for other YouTube channels. Some of it, a little bit of music. We got some live streams in there, some Galaxy of Heroes related stuff. We got some, like a funny skit. So yeah, that's kind of most of what I do. So if you're interested in just getting like a fun little video, something related to that once in a while, maybe once a week at most, feel free to subscribe. Otherwise, there's plenty of other great Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes YouTubers out there, especially the small ones. So check that out. Oh, and Urzatron there. Hello, sir. I want to have you on. If you want to do something like this with me and some other fun, cool people, let's get that worked out. I want to also feature your channel because you're cool. He makes he's responsible for the oh no. Why? Oh no, I'm blanking. I'll show you. I have to show you because Lobot, the Lobot versus the Meta series. He's got a whole series already. It's fun. Anyway, it's not that bad, honestly, dude. It's just kind of we're talking and then we kind of forget that we're on air. And look, I saved Lobot, and I'm gonna, if you come on my live stream, I'm gonna activate him just for you. All right, I think that does about it. Whoa, I think that does about it there. If you want to feel free to subscribe and goodbye.